couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
So that was a dream. I don't believe she got eaten by a monster.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Edith. Am I Edith? Edith? No. Oh, then there's a Eddie and a Edith. Maybe I'm Edith because of, the clothes. The hands. Okay, we can go there, but couldn't we go in? Oh, that was in the dream. God damn it, I missed that. Saw the cat. Hello.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I think we have to go this way.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, so this is where we went past with the cat. What the fuck is that noise? Lumpy? Rob? Oh.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, so yeah, it was a slide. And yeah. So the way he died by eating by the dragon was because it collapsed under him. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's not cool he died,
Her
but
room was like a museum.
cool way to tell it.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
Oh, no way.
And
Okay.
misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Whoa.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
So
Odin
Molly
Finch is the first to be buried in the new
oldest?
family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Odin. I'm the only one that's not dead. All of them have ending dates. Besides me. Oh. Cannot peek. Damn, I wanted to peek. She was sick. I think I could do
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Wow. The weird bathroom. It's a lot of pink.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Don't think we can go out, no. There's a secret in the bathroom by Sven and Edith.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh my god. That's so cool. Edith Finch.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So he took a lot of pictures. And this is his what's called the room where you turn them from negative to pictures. I don't know what that room is called. Dark room? I don't know. Red room? Milton. Couple turns land into a narrative haven. Ooh. Oh, this is a double room. Fort Calvin, Fort Sam. I like this side. This side is pretty cool. The wood side. That was the camera dude. Oh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Didn't manage to get that big. That's pretty cool. Can we get up here? And the space station. I think we should go over here.
And that he never talked about him.
61. Explore the universe. I don't think I missed anything, right? I don't want to miss anything, to be honest. Okay, that was pretty cool. No, I wanted... Okay, give me a second. I want to go up first. I think there was something up here. Oh, not up there. That's the where they see he's not at age 8. Wow, brutal. Smash got me.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh shit.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Holy shit.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember
11
trying to do
years
the
old.
exact same thing.
Miley was 10. Damn.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I don't think we missed anything or one.
Mom
this
said
time.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I think we have to go this way now. Damn, son.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Smaller bellies? Are you fat, huh? I can actually go 2 ways. Okay, this is a shortcut, I think.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah, she was a movie star. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my god. That was not what I wanted to do. Ew. That cake have seen better days, I would say. Bob
I never
Street.
thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
She was a bit older.
Of all the
Sure.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this
16?
one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
getting better.
What the
I think you
fuck?
just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
Oh.
secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
So that's how we're getting
right
down in the
on
basement.
cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh shit.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb,
Ouch.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Stupid jump. Okay, we have to go up. But I guess we know how to get out now. Or I mean in the basement.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned,
Oh,
saw
shit.
the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And who he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night,
That booty
she
do.
played her part She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
So what, we have to go back?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Damn. Go down and slap him. I think we have to go in here. Or did we came from here? Okay, we don't have to go down. We have to go down, I think. In before she just killed one random dude.
The bookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
The doorbell.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So Molly was the first, then Barbara, and Molly died 3 years after. Then Calvin, who was 11, died 1 year after Barbara. Damn. That's harsh. I think we have to go down in the basement now, because we know how to get down there. Whoa, that's harsh for a family. Losing all their childs.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Kinda like that you have to, the way the text is going, so you need to follow it. That's pretty cool. So this is the basement. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
So this is here. All the stuff was built and the dragon thing. He lost his hand, or got hurt at least. Sven. I think Sven was... I cannot remember who Sven
I
was.
saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Ooh. Packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking
shit.
Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Under a tunnel.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Stocking up food for a...
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
emergency. A nuke.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
So he could live down here actually. Waldo, yeah. He probably went down here after Barbara died. So he painted the outside on the wall, so whenever he woke up he could look outside. Oh. 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I
He was a
can't
bit
believe
old.
I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
You, that's
I
great.
always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So it's just the same day every day.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
That's actually 8 years
Almost friendly.
years later. That's, I
And
think
then
it's
one day,
peaches.
everything just
Looks so gross. 2005.
stopped.
This is
Whatever that
just
thing
sad.
was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
No more food.
I'm done waiting.
It's a new day.
I have to leave while I still can.
Oops. Oh, he got a secret tunnel. What? I don't understand why he ate peaches.
I know
when
it's
he has
out there
peanut butter.
somewhere.
Peanut butter is fucking nice.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.